Hey everyone, and welcome back to Life with Maya. So today we're going to be making broccoli cheddar soup. I did a little cook with me back in like the fall time. I made chili and cornbread, and you guys seem to really like that, so I thought I would do another one. Tonight's dinner is broccoli cheddar soup, but without further ado, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications, and let's get right into today's video. List the recipe down below if you guys want to try this. So I have half of a white onion. It called for 1 whole onion, but it was a little too much. A whole onion, so I only did half, and then I did like 1.5 cloves of garlic. I have 6 tablespoons of butter in 1 tablespoon increments. I have half and half and some whole milk. I think it calls for like heavy cream. I have chicken broth. This is bouillon cubes dissolved into water. You can use beef, vegetable, chicken broth, whatever you have. I have 1/4 cup of flour. I'm pretty sure it calls for like 2 cups of cheese. They only had mild cheddar and Monterey Jack, so that's what I got. Obviously broccoli, it's frozen. And then salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. Okay, and yes, I have my diffuser balancing on the stove. We're not going to talk about that. But it also called for grated Parmesan cheese. I just looked at the recipe again, and I think like 1 ounce, so a sprinkle or so. But we're going to turn our pot on like medium, and here's our butter. I'm pretty sure it calls for all of the butter. I don't know why it made me cut it into increments, but I'm just going to do 4 tablespoons for right now, and if we need more, we'll add some more. I'm gonna let that melt, and then we're gonna throw in our onion and garlic and let that saute. So the pot is sizzling. I'm gonna add in my onions and garlic. That is what the onions are looking like. I'm just going to let that saute until they become translucent. I'm also going to season these just a little with like salt, pepper, garlic. Let that go for about 2 more minutes, and then we're going to whisk in our flour. And then I'm going to add in our flour. I'm going to whisk it. And this is going to go in for about a minute or so, and then I'm going to add in our milk. I've been going for about a minute or so. I'm going to open our milk. Okay, so we need 3/4 cups. I'm going to use 3 of the 1/4 of a cup. Wow! So I'm going to do 1 at a time. Kind of stir that in. And that basically, turn that down a little bit. Add that in. Add another one in. Stir. Our chicken broth. Slowly. Then I'm going to add in, it's not really at like a boil or simmer yet, but the broccoli is going to take a little bit to cook. I'm going to add that in now. Okay, so this is starting to come to a boil. Broccoli is a bit more tender. And I'm gonna add some salt, some pepper, some garlic, and some paprika. So you can see that's boiling. That's how you get it to thicken. And also like the cheeses and stuff will thicken. But I just want to make sure. So I'm going to turn this down to low. And I'm going to add half a cup of, this is half and half. You can use heavy cream. I'm going to wait till this actually does get to low. Or not. You know what? I'm actually going to add it in now. Add in a little more. Let's add in a little bit of our cheese. I'm gonna save just a tiny bit for topping. You don't have to, but I'm just gonna save a little bit. And then I'm gonna add in my grated Parmesan. Of course, there's gonna be a big lump. He doesn't call for this, but I'm gonna add in a little bit of mozzarella. This actually looks so good. Like, I cannot wait to eat this.